Hello everybody and welcome to WySLICE. I'm Lars Kotov and we will be talking a little bit about some of the basics behind computer science, so not necessarily what you might ordinarily think of as computer science. In particular, we will not be doing any programming. I'm sure you will be relieved to hear, so there's no remembering syntax and forgotten semicolons or things like that. But rather what we're going to do is think about some of the concepts behind programming. Because really, before you get started implementing something, so you whip out your favorite programming language and you start writing some code and then you get your microbit to do something, for example, it's really more about planning. How do I want this algorithm to work? How do I want it to handle different inputs? What do I want it to do in different situations? And how is everything going to fit together? How will I make sure that it works correctly? That's what we're going to think about here, and that's what we're going to practice. As I said, at a very conceptual level, so we won't be doing any programming in this series of videos, but rather we'll be thinking about how eventually we might be able to do programming to do the task that we want the algorithm to solve. In particular, what we're going to have a look at is solving a maze. So you are in a maze and you want to get from one position to another position. How do you actually do that? How do you develop an algorithm conceptually without writing any code that enables you to do this for different kinds of mazes? Because for one particular, it's easy, right? You just say, well, go left, go right, go this direction, go that direction. But obviously that won't work for a different maze. So it's not about solving a particular instance of a problem, but rather coming up with a general way of enabling the computer to solve the problem in general for all different kinds of mazes that you might encounter. And as we're dealing with mazes, this is hopefully something that you can easily take back into the classroom as well and have your students work on solving mazes. Now, the first thing we're going to do in this video here is just familiarize ourselves with the problem. And this is actually really important, and usually not that much attention is given to this particular part of kind of the whole computer science and more general process, because if you don't really know the problem, then, well, you might come up with a way of solving it, but that might not work in every case. Or it might solve a different problem, a slightly different problem, because, well, it wasn't entirely clear what the problem was, and it takes a little bit of effort to figure out what exactly is going on there. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to take some time to really familiarize ourselves with the problem, and in this particular case, this will take the form of playing a game, which I will show you now. So we're going to have a look at this game here. It's a maze. It's available at mazegame.org, and you can access it from any of your devices and any browser. This is what you see when you load the game and close the introductory welcome to this game dialog, which is really nothing, right? So we have our white dot here in the bottom right corner, and we have the exit here in the top right corner, which we can't see, and we somehow have to get there. Okay, so we have the cursor keys available for moving our dot here. So let's just see what happens if we do that. Okay. It looks like I have a light. Pressing the left button here, so that shines a light in that direction. Okay. I think that helps. So now I can move here. Okay. Let's go down here, up there. Okay. Ooh, there's the exit already. No, wait, it's not there. Okay, let's try something else. I need to go here. That's a dead end as well. So as you can see, not entirely straightforward, in particular because we don't see the maze. We only see parts of the maze, so you have to explore here a little bit. And then eventually, bada-boom, we have solved this particular level. Same thing again for the next level after that. You don't get a view of the whole maze. You have your little light there, and you can shine that in particular directions. And that's all you have, and then you can, this level was easier, or maybe I'm just getting better at this. You can find your way using these controls here. Okay, so your task now is to familiarize yourselves with the problem, and that in particular means playing this game here. So hopefully this is a fun exercise which you can also take back into the classroom, because hey, who doesn't like solving mazes when you're supposed to be studying math or something like that? And we will then come back to this later and see how we can develop an algorithm to do what you're doing manually here at the moment. So exploring, trying to find your way, going different directions, finding that you are stuck somewhere and going back, and then express that in some form that might be suitable for teaching a computer how to do this. So have a go at this, play a couple of levels, look around a little bit, and have fun.